Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary.
I am not a special person. I'm a regular person who does special things by Sarah Vaughn. Most of us want to be singled out, patted on the back, and rewarded for what we do. It may never happen. However, that does not mean what we do is not valuable or worthy of recognition. No one is special in the eyes of God. We are all provided with the ability to do. What we have not been taught is to do good just for the sake of doing it, without pursuing rewards or recognition. When you do what you can for the sake of doing it, the reward is an improvement of the skills. When you use what you know to do what you can and someone else benefits, that is recognition. We all have a need to be appreciated for the contributions we make to the world. We must learn to recognize our own value before the world can respond to our needs. Some of us will plant the seed and never see the plant. Some of us will harvest and crop without knowing the planter. Some of us will eat the plant, paying someone else to prepare it. When the process is complete, we will all be rewarded, recognizing how special the process has been to all. I do my part. I am rewarded when others do theirs. Yeah. I like that. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You probably never know the planner.
Mm-hmm. Never know the planner. Yep.
I thought about it like that, but that is so true.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The benefit, you don't know who planted that seed.
Exactly. You don't even know where it came from, and it's all good, and you love it and everything. You never even know who did it. Yep. Cool. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Just Being Me podcast episode 95. 95. We got 5 more episodes to go to celebrate 100.
Girl, it's coming quick.
It's coming. Thank you guys for tuning into our podcast. As you hear, Miss Mary is on the Zoom box on over there, in her cozy place over there. We want to say, she said yes. We want to say, hey y'all, to everyone that tuned in last week. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and your family about our podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addicts, and Amazon Music under Podcasts, y'all. Okay, look, we're going to just jump right into our weekend.
What you do this weekend?
Yes. What did you do this weekend, Mary? Did you go shopping?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I started out my weekend by going to your show.
Yes.
Which was a lot of fun.
I had a good time.
Yes, we had a very good time. I really enjoyed myself. It was good getting back out and seeing you on stage, lady.
Thank you.
The food was good. The music was good. Good.
The company was good. Yeah.
We all had a really good time. Excuse me. And then on Saturday, got up and did my little shopping routine. And but this time I went out looking for my. I wanted to get the Ninja air fryer.
Oh yes.
So I went out and looked for that, and they didn't have any at Walmart. I did my research. I've been doing my research on it. And so I found the best one was the Ninja for me. And so I went to Walmart. They didn't have those. So got on the phone, did a little research, and Target only had 3 left.
Everybody want an air fryer.
Oh my goodness. And so went to Target, and they had by the time I got there, they had one box, but it looked like somebody had like kind of rifled through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even. I said I'm not going to spend my money on that because I don't know what's missing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I'm not going to do that. So I walked out of there and said I'm going to take my butt home after I pick up me some lunch, and I'm going to order that from Amazon and have it delivered.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got fun.
It'll be here next day.
So I went and ordered it, and I received it on Tuesday. So it's still sitting in the box.
Let's go. You're gonna cook something good this weekend, right?
And you know what? That is the plan, Margot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find me some recipes, and I'm going to cook something in my air fryer and just see if I like it.
Yes, you will.
If I like but that was pretty much. Oh, and I went to visit my sister. It was Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah. It was Mother's Day.
So I went and talked to my sisters, went over to visit Mom, and the menu was roast. It's roast. And I just didn't have a taste for roast. I just didn't want that because, it's just like I can't do that heavy beef. I just don't,
I love roast, but I don't know how to cook it. I can eat it. Like somebody make it, I'll eat it. But I don't know how to make it. I tried like twice in my lifetime, and it never came out right. Never.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh!
The first time I brought the wrong one. I think I brought a pork roast. I didn't know. I was just like, I just think roast. I didn't pay attention, and it was pork.
Right,
I was like, why is it not turning brown?
My favorite is what they call a 7-bone. That's like the flat tire. My mother used to make those all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God. I mean, you talking about just ooh. I had a cousin that lived in Oxnard. They would come all the way down here and call my mother on the phone and tell her to make him 2 roasts, and he would be down to pick them up.
Oh, wow.
And he would drive down from Oxnard to pick up those roasts, girl.
Those are some good roasts.
and with the carrots and the gravy, potatoes, and I mean, you just talking about melting in your mouth.
Yeah.
But then her thing is, she lets them cook a long time, and she turns them down low. Oh my God, girl, that brown gravy. Oh, girl, get out of here.
Man.
But anyway, I just didn't feel like that. Because I'm just trying to turn over a new leaf with this diet. Not a diet, but just trying to eat better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
that was my weekend in a nutshell. What about you, lady?
Cool. So my guy was out of town all last week. He came back on Sunday. So I had the house to myself, and I missed him, but I had the house to myself. And we did the show, and I'm going to actually talk about that in my rave. I did my show on Friday, like Mary said, and it was a good show. I'll talk more about that in my rave. And then Mother's Day, I took my mom and my sister, and then along with my nieces and nephews, my dad, to the, what was that? Where'd I go? El Torito's. Yep. Took them to El Torito's. It was just really good to get out, because we can be inside. If it wasn't outside, we're in the yellow tier now, so you can come inside to a certain capacity. So it just felt really, really good to be out in the inside of a location, not in a tent outside getting ate up by the mosquitoes, shooing flies away and all that. I couldn't do it. I tried it a couple of times, and I got ate up by mosquitoes at a Ruth Chris, and I was just like, I can't. And then I went to Denny's with my family, and I'm shooing flies away. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not doing this until we can get inside. I'll have something delivered, or I'll cook, because this is not going to work. But it was good. The food was really, really good. I ordered these smoothies. It's called Revive Superfoods. And they delivered them today. When I came in today, they were at my door. So I'm going to try them out. And the reason why I want to do this, because I've been saying that I want to do smoothies, but I know me. So I know that I'm going to go to the store and get all of these vegetables and fruits and all of this stuff. And I'm going to maybe try it once. And then the rest of the week, those vegetables and fruits are going to go bad. And I'll be mad that I sat there and purchased all of that stuff and it went bad. So I had a friend on my Instagram, Deirdre. Her name is Deirdre. She was on Instagram and she had her shake. It was a Revive. And so she put it on the blender or whatever. And she said she was going to try it. And I was like, oh, that looks so good. And she did it. Like, she a regular person. It wasn't like a commercial or nothing. It was like her in her kitchen, had the little thing, blended it up, and it looked like it came out perfect. So I said, I went online and I wanted to try it. They gave you a 40% off for trying it. So I got 12 little cups, and what it comes with the fruit. So it's just the fruit, and then you add the whatever liquid you want to use to it. But it's already frozen fruits, vegetables, whatever in the cup. You put that in the blender, shake that up. I guess you put ice. I don't know. And I got those today, so I'm going to try that out probably this weekend and see what they taste like. Well, one of them or two of them.
Now let me ask, do you get to choose your fruit and your vegetable that you want in it?
So they already have some that's mixed up. So like, they have one. It's called Liquid Gold. So that's like papaya, pineapple, and mango. Mm-hmm. And then they have one that's called Hint of Mint. I didn't get that one.
Now, wait a minute. What's the vegetable in that one?
That one don't have. That one just the fruit in there. Okay. They have some that have vegetables in it, and there's some that just fruit. And then they say have some that have fruit and vegetables mixed together. Right. So they have like a lot of different ones. Mm-hmm. I picked 12 different. I picked 6 different ones, and I just got 2 of each because all the rest of them I was like, I don't like that. Like, I don't want to drink a mint drink. I don't want mint. I don't. No, I want mint julep. No mint juleps. I'm like, I'm good. So I'm trying to see right here. They have one that's called Strawberry Zen, and that has banana, peaches, raspberries, strawberries, zucchini, pea like the vegetable, protein, cranberries, flax seeds, and chia seeds.
Now that sounds good.
Oh, I don't know what I did. And then they have, let me see, heartbeat. So it's beets. I wouldn't get that one. But it has raspberry, cranberries, beets, chickpeas, bananas, juiced oranges. I can't pronounce that. Psyllium husk, hemp, protein, rose water, and cardamom. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. So, because I gotta do something. What else? Oh, so then on Saturday I went to go support one of my comedian girlfriends at Wanda White at a show in Anaheim, and they had Miss Chalet was performing and Evelyn Champagne King was performing. It was a very unorganized show, I will say that.
Did you just say that?
I just said that because I'm like, look, if I pay $50 to sit in a VIP situation, then I should have, when I get there, I should have my VIP seat. It's no way that I should be trying to finagle and figure out, oh, what you doing over here in this seat? It was just too much going on. It was so many people. There was no social distancing happening there. I did not take my mask off, only to drink and eat, and then I put my mask back on. There were people without masks on there. It was just super duper crowded inside. I was like, but we were in the VIP area. Once we got a seat, we were cool. We were away from everybody. But then once Miss Chalet got on the stage, everybody from the back made their way up to the front. And then Evelyn Champagne, more people made their way to the front.
You would think these people had some hits out right now, but the people moving up to the front.
Girl, I'm like, y'all can see them and hear them right from the back. This is a bar and grill. It's not the Palladium. It's not like a big old stadium. We're not the Staples Center.
And it put something out 5 years ago either.
Come on, they're singing them old ass songs. What are you doing? Why are y'all here? I'm sitting down. All I see is booties in my face.
And you know those people have seen Evelyn Champagne King, and they have seen Michelet 50 times already.
Yes. Ain't nothing changed. Everybody got the camera out. Everybody got their arms in the air. Trying to take a video. I'm like, it's happy to be out. I'm like, oh my God. So Evelyn Champagne King, she rocked it. She did a really good job. Like I didn't know. I mean, let me take it back. I didn't know who Evelyn was. But when my friend told me about the show, she said Evelyn Champagne King gonna be there. I'm like, okay.
Oh, you didn't know who that was?
I knew who it was, but I'm just like, if I know one of her, if I know a song, it's a song. It's not like nothing I want to go see a concert over.
Right. Oh no.
Yeah, but then when she started singing and she started singing her hits, I was like, oh yeah, I know that song. Oh yeah, I know that song. That's that song. Okay, I'm good. So and she rocked it. And at the end of it, the owner of the place, they're supposed to have like an after party with Bishop Don Juan and some other people, Afro Man and all these other people. And the owner got on the stage. He was like, oh, I want to come and tell you guys thank you so much for coming out, but there won't be no after party because the fire department is shutting us down. I was like, exit.
I know we're like totally done.
Exit stage left. Get your stuff. Let's go. Because once these people get mad and start stampeding out of here, I want to already be gone. So we grabbed our stuff out of there. I was like, bye. See you later. Bye. I'm out of here. I can't. I will not. I'm already tee-hee-heed at this whole situation. I just can't. It was just. But see, it was like my show on Friday. The food was good and the music was good, so it held me until the very end. And then once Evelyn got
really good drinks. The shots that
them shots were good. Even though I only had one. I wish I had two, but whatever. I ain't complaining. Whatever. Yeah.
They treated very well, though. They treated us very well.
Mm-hmm. We had a good time.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's it. That was my weekend. I'm back to reality. Back to reality.
We had a weekend.
Mm-hmm. It was a long, fun, and crazy weekend.
Weekend.
Yes. All right. Let's jump into Let's Talk About It, y'all. Okay, so Saturday, as I was driving to Anaheim to go to this shindig of a things, Versus was happening with SWV and Escape. I was able to turn it on while I was driving there, but you watched it, Mary.
Yes, I did. I did enjoy it. I think the first half they was kind of filling each other out. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I thought Tiny was acting kind of special a little bit.
Was she?
He came across to me like she didn't really want to be there.
Mm.
I thought Candy was really nice. The other members were really nice. It was something about Tiny that stuck out that she was just acting like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? It was just like she couldn't really care about the whole situation. Let's see, SWV, they still look the same.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, of course, it's grown now.
Right.
And they were, trying to, I guess, move a little closer because the two stages seem so far apart. But I just wanted to say, I didn't think that the stages were as glamorous as the other verses. Mm-hmm. I mean, it really did seem like it was set up real cheaply. I don't know where they were, but
They was in Atlanta. They was in Atlanta.
Yeah, they didn't do a lot. I thought it could have been set up just a little better.
Yeah.
A little, with some flowers.
Yeah.
I mean, just something. I didn't see a lot of that. I thought it could have been done with a little more, a little classier.
It looked like they was at their auntie house and sitting in the living room in a coffee table.
It looked like they was in some big hangar, and then on this side they had a little stage with a sofa, and on this side they had a stage with a sofa, and that was it. I mean, and then on the side they had a little end table with some rock on it, and that was it. I'm like, for real, you guys?
Right.
Is that the best you can do?
It was Mother's Day coming up. They should have put some flowers out there.
They did that up really nice.
Yeah.
They had the opportunity to do that. They should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
The DJ, they had Spinderella. She was on there.
I'm glad I seen that.
Yeah, she was on the side with SWV. And then they had this one guy that was on the side of Escape. Now that is Escape DJ. Oh.
Was he good?
Nice, man. He was getting into it. He was very animated. Spin was good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to be honest with you. I thought SWV kind of took it, and the reason I'm saying this is because they had a lot of hits. SWV had a lot of hits. They did them all.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like Escape didn't have a lot, and Candy, she kind of came and she sung a couple of songs that she had written for other people.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of did that and everything. But I really believe SWV took that because they were singing and Coco was down there doing her thing. I was like, whoa. I think SUV took it, but I don't know what T.I. she just knocked it off for me. I was just like so mad at her. I'm like, you can't fake the funk for a minute. I don't care if you're mad at these girls or you guys had some differences way down the line. Come on now.
But she was that funky.
You sticking out like a sore thumb, acting like you don't even want to be here.
Really? Wow.
Like dragging, and she just kind of like cutting her off. I mean, it's just like what? It was just so noticeable.
Wow. Now, see, I didn't hear nothing about her, but I heard that what's her name? Coco was kind of. People were saying Coco was kind of like out of it, like not.
Well, yeah, she was out of it, but what happened was something had happened.
Yeah.
Something had happened where she had got to that show.
They said that she witnessed somebody getting shot outside of her hotel room. It was like 4 shots.
It was something that I know it was something that happened before the show.
Yeah.
Because after that, I mean, that second half, she was good. She was good. And she was talking to people, and they were hugging her, and she was hugging them back and everything. I mean, she wasn't like standoffish.
Okay.
Not to me, but even T.I.'s wife, Tiny, she didn't even look comfortable in heels, and then she had these little chicken legs with this big old butt.
Chicken legs and a big old butt.
Her hair was pretty. I mean, she had a nice wig on, or pieces, or whatever it was. It was very nice on her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for her outfit, but I think she should have had on something else. But everybody looked good. Everybody looked real nice. Everybody looked real nice. But I think SWV took that one.
Okay. I missed it. I just seen the beginning of it, and then I seen when Escape sang a song, and they were actually really singing the song. And when I was watching this, SWV was more like, like the other ones. They was kind of like lip syncing. They lip synced the song. But when I turned it back on and Escape was actually singing a song, I was like, okay, Escape, they sung that song. I'm like, why they didn't see it? But I didn't see the whole thing, so I can't say if SWV sang or not. But
they did sing the song because, like I said, Coco kind of like, she went there on one of them songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Chick-fil-A. And the reason why I brought this story up is because Mary and I and another coworker just had some Chick-fil-A delivered to us this week, and I really wanted like more than one sauce, but they didn't have an option to pick two sauces. So I picked the sauce, coworker picked the sauce, Mary picked the sauce. When we got our stuff, I had my sauce, coworker had their sauce, Mary didn't have no sauce. She didn't have no sauce. So I ran across this story on the Shade Room, and it said Chick-fil-A is only giving out one dipping sauce per item due to a freaking shortage. They didn't even give Mary hers. They said, you just have two and that's it.
One sauce.
How? Why?
You make
right.
Come on.
Make some more sauce.
Well, thank you for sharing your sauce with me.
But yeah, I shared my sauce with her. She had a little bit of my sauce. You didn't even have that much. I would have been so mad. I need sauce. I'm a sauce person. Give me my sauce. They said the pandemic apparently is blamed for the current chicken shortage. Oh, yeah, there is a chicken shortage because I was looking for some chicken wings, and we went all over to so many Smart and Finals, and they had no chicken wings at all.
What?
At all. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, because of COVID, nobody fed the chicken, so now we don't have chicken.
They got those big old huge breasts sitting out there. They got those legs and those old stupid thighs.
Right.
You know.
Why don't we have chicken wings?
Selling certain parts of the chicken.
Right.
That chicken that they could have had to have a wing.
You have to have a wing, okay? You had to have a wing.
They so full of crap.
Right. Always saying
Think
something.
of them blaming COVID for everything and shortages for bullshit.
Right.
Tired.
You don't have no sauce because of COVID.
I mean, now that you mentioned that, the gas shortage now. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They have gas stations closed down, North Carolina, Georgia, Texas, and they got it all the way, this pipeline going all the way up to east, to New York, Delaware, all those places up there. And they said it was, it was hacked into by the Russians or whatever. But anyway, they said it was just going to be a couple of days. They don't want everybody to go crazy. I mean, they had people filling up cans of gas, and they said you can't do that anymore. But they said that everything should be okay because the trucks were pulling in now, getting the gas. Everything worked out. And they're going to be going to the stations and everything. So by the weekend, everything should be okay. But, I mean, literally, Georgia had 50% of their gas stations closed down for lack of gas.
That's crazy. I'm looking at this picture right here. It got 0. It's a Shell station, and the price says 0. They don't have no gas.
Yes.
That's in Georgia.
Gas that actually have no gas, they had to flip the prices down and do all zeros so people can keep going, to pass by.
Like, don't even come over here. Don't
even come in here. But now it's going to be getting better. Now, in Texas, my daughter didn't feel it.
Okay.
She hasn't noticed anything yet. So I think it's like down in the Houston area.
Okay.
It's not in her area.
Where's she at? Dallas?
Yeah, she's in Dallas.
So that, that didn't affect her like that. So she was okay. But it should be getting better. I'm just like, oh my God. It's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. Now, they said that Russia hacked it, so I don't know. And then I heard that there was a possible ransom paid. I don't know. But, we really need to be more mindful of things, especially when it comes to us leaving ourselves wide open for things like this.
Yeah.
You got people that you guys are supposed to hire,
to take care of these type of situations or whatever, and it's not being done. Or you got people working with the Russians, these politicians and things like that, and it's just really crazy. I just expect more out of the United States, and then every time I expect more, I get let down. I mean, I get for having expectations.
Right.
It just seems like we should be so much further than what we really are.
Right.
With stuff. You know, how is somebody happy to our shit?
Right, exactly. Install us to the point where if we really all needed to go somewhere, we can't go nowhere because we ain't got no gas. We stopped y'all gas. Now where y'all gonna go? Nowhere. Y'all stuck. Now we can bomb y'all because all y'all right there. You can't go nowhere.
You can't go nowhere. And it's just crazy. I'm so sick of this. And then you talking about the sauces and you talking about the chicken wing and the dance. What's the problem? I'm just like,
what's next? What is next?
I don't know if you remember this, but remember the bean and cheese burritos from Taco Bell? I'm going to take you back.
What happened? Had a bean shortage.
On those, no, I'm sorry. So on that, where they had, I used to love, what was it? The nachos. Something happened to where it became a shortage or something.
The green onions.
They would not put them on my nachos.
They would. I remember that shit.
They never brought them back.
They never brought them back. And I'm like, we see green onions all day in the store, but why can't we have green onions? They sure did. They took them off. They took them off because I used to be like extra green onion. I know my nachos. Yes.
Girl, and I was a nacho bel grande with no meat. Any meat on it. Okay. And give me like about 10 sauces.
I won't see it. I actually remember which Taco Bell I pulled up to when they told me. I was on Century and freaking Normandy on the corner where the big old donut is right there. And they told me, no, we don't have green. I was like, what you mean you don't have green onions? I was here like maybe day before yesterday and I got that shit. And now today we ain't got no green onions. What? Oh no, we don't have no more green onions. We don't do green onions no more. What? They talking about?
Margot. I remember Taco Bell, but I'm telling you, I was hot. I was so mad. I wanted the green onions on my
Have your mouth all ready. Have your mouth ready for the green onion taste of the cheese and the chip. And you telling me you ain't got it no more? I don't even want your nachos. I don't want your nachos.
and I'm going to tell you something. Ain't having.
Nope.
If I got a taste for nachos, I'm going over to a Polo.
Okay. Get you some green onions. Get your green onions. Oh my God. That's true. Yeah. And they ain't back. And they ain't coming back. Whatever happened, they ain't coming back.
And y'all can have Taco Bell. I don't want
it. Y'all can have. What? Oh, yeah. I'm like, where'd she go?
Look, it just dropped.
It just dropped the whole phone. So I just got this message from our president Biden just a few hours ago. This is what his tweet said. Just a few hours ago, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, announced that they are no longer recommending that fully vaccinated people need to wear masks, whether inside or outside. You a damn lie.
And the truth is not in you.
No. You are a damn lie. I'm sorry, President, but you a damn lie. And CDC. I'm sorry, but you a damn lie.
There's not even enough people that have been vaccinated.
People stop getting vaccinated.
What, you going to take everybody's word for it?
Right. So what are we doing? No. People stopped getting vaccinated once Johnson & Johnson fucked up they shit and people was like scared. So they was like, I ain't getting vaccinated. So that stopped. You got the vaccination places right now are freaking empty because people don't want to go. They tell them, you don't even need an appointment no more. Just come on in. Everybody come on in. Ain't nobody there. So come on, man. No.
That's right.
I'm not taking my mask off. I'm gonna wear my mask. Until I feel comfortable not wearing my mask.
Absolutely.
I don't care what the CDC say, our president say. I don't care what y'all say. Again, how do we know who is fully vaccinated? Are you going to be at the door checking people's cards? Come on, you ain't going to do that.
And how are we going to say whether they have, if their card is authentic or not?
Right, exactly. Because they can go print off another card and be like, well, I don't carry my original, I carry a copy. Come on, man. No, I'm not playing with y'all. Because another string is going to come and I ain't catching it. Y'all can go on to catch it without your mask on and do whatever you want to do. But if an establishment says that you need to wear a mask, I don't care what the city, you need to put your mask on if you want to go into that establishment. Period.
That's right. That's right.
I don't want y'all quoting CDC, President Biden, or nobody else. You got to put a mask on to come in here. In here, we wearing masks.
I bet you when you go to the grocery store, you still gonna have those little markers on the ground.
Nope.
And I tell you to put that mask on.
They are. Yep, they are. I
bet you ain't going to no grocery store without standing in that line 6 feet behind somebody.
Yeah.
And
with the mask.
And you never walk in there without a mask.
You gonna wear a mask. I don't understand how they're gonna say fully vaccinated people. Like, are you gonna have a sign on your head that say vaccinated? Like, how are we gonna know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated? You just open up a whole can of worms right there. That's not even possible.
Biden, you should have never said that.
No, not at all.
And why did you even say that? We don't even have enough people vaccinated yet. What are you talking about? We're not where we're supposed to be.
No. We just got in the yellow tier.
Who's pressuring you?
Yeah, exactly. Who is pressuring you? Because that don't make any sense. Fully vaccinated people. How do you know who's fully vaccinated? They were saying a lot of people got the first shot and never even went and got the second shot.
They got the second shot.
So they ain't fully vaccinated, but because they got the one shot, they gonna feel that they don't have to put no mask on or social distance. Right. That's crazy. Right. I'm like, So y'all need to get it together, and when y'all come into these establishments, it's gonna be a whole lot of people fighting in these next couple of days. It's about to be the weekend. People gonna want to go shopping, and you're gonna see a whole lot of videos of people going in stores and going off on people that work there because CDC and Biden said I ain't gotta wait. I got my paperwork right here, or not. I don't need to show you my paperwork. That's HIPAA. Come on, man.
I don't care about HIPAA. I don't care about none of that. You come into this establishment,
I said that you have to wear a mask.
Wear
period.
A mask. Or you don't shop here.
And infect all my employees.
Right.
And then I don't have any employees and I got to shut down my business.
Right.
No, I done lost enough money.
Yep.
With having my business closed down for almost a year.
Yep.
Now I'm not going to come in here and screw it up for me.
Yep.
Need to make some money. I need to recoup.
Right. So, go on with your own.
You take your paperwork and you get in your car and you go somewhere.
Right. Go to another store.
Margot, go and get.
Go get. Hell yeah. Get it up out of here. Quit talking to me. You don't even got a mask on. Quit talking to me with your spit flying everywhere. Get away from me. Go and get. That is funny.
People crazy. Oh my God.
They crazy. It's about to be a lit weekend. I tell you that right now. Of the police and the whoever else counselors, y'all better be on standby because it's about to be a whole bunch of Kens, Karens, Kathys, and Kirks going crazy this weekend. They go crazy this weekend.
Visit every establishment.
They're going to visit every establishment.
They're going to be all in Trader Joe's.
Yeah. Whole Foods. It's going to be a whole time this weekend. We're going to have a lot to talk about next week for sure. Because it's going to be a hot mess.
It's going to be odd. But I'm telling you, black and brown people, you better keep their masks on.
Keep their mask on. Don't let them get you sick. Don't tell you they gotta have no mask on. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it.
Don't do it. Because they probably ain't gonna get PHL no more either.
No. Be like, that's it. You better come on. You better come on here. Now look, and that leads to the next thing where Biden says that y'all out here getting these EDDs, y'all better you gonna lose your EDD if you reject a suitable job.
And you had a job offer.
Yep. If you have a job offer, you better accept it or I'm gonna cut your EDD off. Which is good.
Now how's he gonna find out if you had an offer?
Man, they gonna make it look. Margot, I know you had a good offer. Why'd you go call me? Just like he just texted me. He was on my tweet.
Look. You will not be getting another check.
You know what? Don't look forward to that check next week because it's gone. It's gone.
It's not coming because I understand that you had a job offer and did not take it.
You didn't take it. Yeah. He said, "This is what President Biden said. President Biden said, we are going to make it clear that everyone collected unemployment who is offered a suitable job must take the job or lose their unemployment." That's what he said.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
We have experienced ourselves by working in HR.
Yeah.
That people are not looking for jobs anymore.
No, they don't have to because EDD is paying
They
them
don't have.
over minimum wage right now. So
Yeah.
why work if you don't have to? So I'm with you, Biden. Tell them that they need to get their ass back to work, quit kicking it and all this. And Biden, I need y'all to stop moving to each month. You know, we're gonna do it up until September. Okay, we're gonna do it till October. No, just cut the shit off. Cut it off. Cut it off. It's a lot of jobs out here. People they had a McDonald's in one city that was paying people to come and do an interview. $50 just to do the interview. Not even get the job. Just interview. And we're going to give you $50. And people still wasn't showing up. They still didn't show up for $50.
Wow.
So, it's a little bit too comfortable. I mean, I understand. I do understand people legitimately have lost their jobs. And, but there are a lot of jobs out here right now. Like, it's a lot of jobs out here.
There's a lot out there. And I suggest that these people, take advantage of it because you don't know what it's going to look like again in 9 months, folks.
You sure don't. And people are paying way above minimum wage because they're trying to attract you right now. They're trying to attract people to just come and get this job because I need somebody so bad. I'm paying over the minimum wage.
Yeah.
Come on. They can't
Come
even get them in there. Can't get them in there.
No.
Mm-hmm. That's really bad. So yeah, like you said, 9 months from now they're gonna be paying minimum wage and be mad if you take that job at over minimum wage now.
That's right.
So
That's right.
All right, Mary and her soapbox. What's in your soapbox, Mary? I gotta make you a jingle.
Well, I just want to let you know that DMX will be coming on this weekend on TV1 Uncensored.
Okay.
Yeah, he went in, and they say that he just talked about what he wanted to talk about for 3 hours, so they have to do it in 2 parts. I think it's Sunday and Monday.
Okay.
On TV1, so that should be really interesting.
Mm-hmm. That sounds really interesting. I have to see if I have TV1.
Yeah, see if you have TV1.
I'll record everything.
So really forward to that because it's just like, don't ask a person, questions and stuff like that. Just let them, just share what they want to share.
Right.
And I think you can learn a lot from a person by just letting them share as opposed to just asking a whole bunch of questions where they just got to keep answering and you're not really hearing who they really are through what they choose to share. But the sad part about it, and it probably happens to a lot of our black men. I don't know, but it's just like some of them grow up so tragically, and to sit up and hear that man pray from his heart the way he does.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't know what God intended for him to really do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just think about if he did not have that tragic childhood or that very abusive childhood,
Right.
what he could have done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that he didn't do anything in life or whatever. He did a lot. You know what I mean? He was very talented. He was an actor. You know,
Right.
He was the rapper, and he, oh my God, he believed in God. He was a man of God. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was very spiritual.
Yeah.
Very spiritual, and he was very honest. He was very honest. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He said what he had to say. I mean, let's face it, he'd be MF every other word, but he'd turn around and pray your ass under the table.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Exactly. He was a human being. He was a spiritual being in this world. That's what he was.
Mm-hmm.
Having human experiences. A spiritual being having human experiences. That's what he was. But sometimes I just really think about what, wow, if he didn't have the type of childhood that he had, would he have become another T.D. Jakes?
Oh,
yeah,
really, yeah. I can see it.
You know what?
Once he got himself together, yes, I can see that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because even with his lifestyle, he preached the word, and his prayer was still talking about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And asking for forgiveness and things like that. And I just think that's wonderful. I think that's really wonderful. But then the thing is too is maybe he was exactly where he was supposed to be to reach those people.
Right. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not good to think about the what ifs.
Right. It's the what's now. Like what is in your present right now.
Exactly. What are we doing? What are we doing now?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing today?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Right.
I can't wait to see that because I've always liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really thought he was a special spiritual being.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I really did. And it doesn't matter about how many kids he had. It doesn't matter about all that. It's a matter about him as a person, who he was.
Mm-hmm.
Who his heart said he was. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what's in me. So I just want everybody to kind of look out for that. That should be really interesting. And then we can discuss it next week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we and next week. I really didn't have a soapbox, but he was just on my mind today.
Cool. That'll work.
Yeah.
I had a rave. I had a rant at first, but I thought about it and I have a rave. And I wanted to rave about the comedy show that I did last Friday over here in Carson. It was about, honestly, only 10 people in the audience. It was about 10 folks in the audience. It was 8 of them was my people.
But you had some guys in the back.
That made up the rest of the 10. So it was 2, 4, 6, 8 of them was mine, and the rest in the back, and the rest were comics. The rest were just comics. That was there. And then there was like a row of people, and the cook and the bartender people.
Yeah, waitresses. Okay.
So, I mean, I've done shows like that before, whatever. But like Mary said in the beginning, the music kept us going because they was playing some good old oldies. We was jamming. The drinks had us going. The food had them going because I couldn't eat until after I performed. I couldn't even drink until after I performed. And, I was happy to know that the host was going to be comedian Memphis Will, because I knew that he would be able to carry that show to the point where he entertained everybody that was in the room, and he made it feel like just like it was a room full of people.
Exactly.
And I like those kind of comics, and I like those that could carry a room. I wasn't sure before I went before he came in who was going to be the host, because it wasn't supposed to be him. And I wasn't sure, so I was like, okay, this is going to be a doozy, because you need a great host to carry the shows, to make each person come on with like a little bit more, fire or whatever, and entertain a not so filled room. And it was cool. I mean, there were some people that got on stage that shouldn't have. I mean, I'm not just clowning a comedian, but there were some people that, was at, okay, if we was at, like, Showtime at the Apollo, they would have got the Sandman. Sandman would have definitely came out. And then I went up and I felt the energy of the host, which made me have a great set. I felt like my set was, like, really great. It came off, thank you. It came off really good. And then after I was getting ready to get off stage, Memphis Will was like, man, I want you. Now, he said he wanted me to open for his show that he was having the next day. He was like, you were that good. I want you to open for my next show. And that made me feel so good. Like, oh my God. Because he was clowning everybody. He was clowning everybody that got off the stage. He had something to say. And so for him to offer me an opener, I was like, oh my God, that was like so super cool.
Yeah, and then he actually offered your whole group in the audience to come and said, we can get in absolutely free.
Yep.
He said, bring all your friends back.
Yep.
I'll let you guys in tomorrow free.
Yep, he sure did. He sure did. But unfortunately, I went to that okay, I'm not going to say that. I went to that other event. I had already had something scheduled for that Saturday, and so I didn't open for the show, but I exchanged numbers with him, and we got each other on Instagram, and it was cool. And I looked on his Instagram. He has some really, like, you should look him up, Memphis Will. I think it's the Memphis Will. He does some, like, talks or something. It's like Memphis from the bathroom or Memphis from the couch. And he do some real deep conversations, like some good, really deep. I listened to a couple of them. I was like, okay, Memphis, like, on a whole other side. So I just wanted to rave that I appreciate my friends and my family that always come out and support me. I really do appreciate you guys. And you guys, y'all laugh. If y'all did not see that there was only 10 people in there, their laugh filled the whole entire room like it was a whole stadium of people. So I enjoyed that, and I know that some of them other comedians that were up there enjoyed that, because you just see, okay, it was just a little bit of people, but the whole roar of the laughter, it filled the room, and so you knew that everybody was having a real good time. So thank you. I appreciate you coming out, KK and my family and everybody else that came out to support me. Oh, so happy to be back on stage. It's just like,
and it was so good to see you.
Yeah. It's been a whole year.
Year.
Yes. A whole year. So, had a good time. Okay, look. On my reality takeaway. Okay, look. So, I kept hearing chatter about Portia from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And there was like her, and she got engaged to Simon. And I'm like, who the fuck is Simon? Simon? Who's Simon? So, okay, of course I'm going to go through all of the blogs and everything. So, Simon was a husband of a friend of the show who was supposed to be friend. It says Portia's friend. Friend of Portia's. That was her husband, Fallon. Fallon was married to Simon. So in the show, on the reality show, they had a whole scene where they went to Fallon's house and was getting in the pool, and Simon came out and gave them drinks in the pool and all this other stuff. So that's your girl. And then you know how they have the little title? It said Fallon, Portia's friend. That's what it said. To turn around and come see that now Simon is engaged to Portia. What the hell did happen? What? I like Portia. I really do like Portia. But I do not understand why. I'm about to say why she's such a beautiful girl, and she puts herself in situations with men. Like, why'd you pick him? Like, what? Even her baby daddy. What? The king of hot dogs. What? What? Huh? Why did you pick him? Why? I'm sure you have other suitors. You picked the most weirdest people. So now you're going to pick somebody that was supposed to be a friend, but now she's saying that it wasn't her friend. Her husband, where you was seen on the show going to her house twice. The lady had a Halloween party at her house. So the first time that she went to her house is when she had they was out and they said they was going to the swimming pool or whatever. They went over there. Then she had decked out her whole living room, like this whole spooky house, and they was there. So you knew that lady was married to that man. Why you couldn't find your own single man? But she engaged to him. She is so engaged to this guy. I cannot.
And she said it's only after a month of them dating he proposed. A month. Now, it says that the papers were drawn up for the divorce for, I guess, Simon and this lady in January
of this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was some quick work.
Yeah.
But I did see today on the news. No, I saw it on my feed actually. That he was linked up with some other woman in March.
Wow. But he just filed for divorce in January.
Some woman was sitting in his sports car and everything like that.
I heard that yesterday.
Like, and she was like, she had heard from him on Mother's Day and something or whatever. But I'm just like, oh my God, here we go, man.
Like he the only man in the whole world? Like in her world? This guy is crazy. And they said that the guy Simon had said about the car, because I was actually at the Carson Mall and I heard that story. And he said that the car that he was in is one of 3 cars. Like, so you got 1 of 3 cars, so that means that was your car, right? You over here trying to flash like, oh, it's my car is only 1 of 3 cars. And you said that to say what? That was your car? So I was like, oh, this guy, okay, this is not going to last long. She already got an engagement ring. That's all Portia wants anyway, is to be married, an engagement ring, and a whole lavish whatever. So she'll get that, then she'll get a divorce, and then she'll move on.
But, I mean, there's no sense in getting married just for the sake of getting married. And you guys don't even have a marriage.
Right.
I mean, why would you subject your daughter to that?
Right. She said, this is what she said on her tweet. Portia, for real. Our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. I know that it's fast. We are living life each day to its fullest. I choose happiness every morning and every night. Tuning out negative energy, and only focus on positive wishes. He makes me so happy, and to me, that is what matters the most. For all of you that need the facts, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from his previous marriage in January. I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. True enough, but that was supposed to be your friend. Like, what? Okay, so they getting divorced. So, okay, now I'm gonna go on and slide in on your husband, your ex-husband, or whoever he is. That don't even make sense. Girl, Portia, I'm gonna put you over in the corner. I'm putting you in the corner.
I mean, why is he so quick? Why is he so quick to get married? Go enjoy your life. If you want to be this bachelor and live as this bachelor, you didn't have to put a ring on nothing. Mm-hmm. You could went out and stayed a bachelor and did whatever you want to do every day of the week.
You sure could have. Because if you was hugged up with another woman in March or whatever, what the heck? This is only May.
This is May.
Portia. You need to stop it. You are so dumb.
I don't care how much money you have. The bottom line is, I'm not going to accept your ring, and I've only known you for 30 days.
Right. No way.
That's not going to happen.
Not at all. So.
That's
So Ellen DeGeneres is not going to be doing her show anymore after this season. Mary's clapping. She says she doesn't have any more like creativity or it's not challenging.
That's bull. That's bull. She got mad because everybody found out she was a royal bitch.
Oh yeah, they did.
Remember?
Yeah.
She was treating her staff bad and everything like that, and then come on stage and act like she was this happy-go-lucky, good-spirited person, and all that, and oh God, she was a witch.
Right. Well, they are in talks with putting Tiffany Haddish in that position for daytime TV. Now, I went on the
Can Tiffany carry a show like that?
So I went on the Ellen DeGeneres show during COVID, and I was in the virtual audience, and Ellen wasn't there. It was Tiffany Haddish was the host, and she did a good job. She did a pretty good job. She has tamed down a lot. To me, Tiffany Haddish is like, woo, every loud and crazy, and I didn't know what to expect when I knew she was going to be doing the show, but she actually did a really good job. She did a really good job. So if that's the role that she wants to take, I think that she can do it.
Okay.
Yep, I think that she can do it. She did a good job on that one. I think she did like the whole week, or she did a couple of the shows. They did like guests while Ellen was wherever, and she has that other show too. Kids Say the Darndest Things, and she does a really good job on there too.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes, but yeah, she does a good job hosting that show. So that'll be cool, I guess.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But 2022, she's out. Ellen DeGeneres is gone.
I mean, and that's okay. She made her money. She did. She ain't got to work no more.
19 seasons. 19 seasons. So.
Has it been 19?
Yep. Yeah. So she's fine. She'll be fine. She'll find something else to do. She's good.
Yeah.
So just to round out our podcast, I did have a bullshit and beauty this week, and my
hear that rent girl.
My bullshit is that I'm tired of hearing white people say that I want to learn more about you. I want to learn more about your culture. I want to learn more about you, the black person. I want to know because I don't know. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Because we do not come with a motherfucking owner's manual. We are people just like you are. You want to learn more about us? That's like you want us to break out our owner's manual and be like, this is how you deal with us. Like, we don't have that shit. Like, we don't. Just be a decent fucking person. Just be decent. And treat people like people. Treat people the way you want to be fucking treated.
The way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. You know what? And I'm no different from you except the melanin in my skin. That's it.
That's it. We are one of the same. One of the same. We all bleed red. So, we're not aliens. We're not, from a different outer space place. We are all the same people. Different colors, different hues, different cultures. Right. But I don't need to explain my culture to you. Just like you don't need to, you force your culture on us. But we don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. If I know you as a person and we high and by and whatever, cool, hi girl, whatever. I don't need to know your inner workings and what's going on with you.
Right.
To be a good person.
And see, you know what? Here's the thing. If you have a friend that's from a different culture, you don't even have to ask them about your culture. You're going to find out about their culture by being their friend.
Exactly.
What they're going to do is they're going to tell you certain things. Well, girl, I can't go because, my family doing this tonight. In our culture, we have to do this. Oh, okay. Look, I just learned something.
Okay, that's it.
Or we got to do this. Or, girl, come on, go with us over there. We're going to my family's house. We're going to kick it. And then you learn about their food or whatever. You know what?
Yeah.
have to ask you anything. You don't have to tell me anything because I'm going to see it in being your friend.
Right. Exactly.
I'm see it because we're hanging out. You're going to talk about different things that you did. You're going to talk about your family. You know, you're going to do things with me and my friends and my family. So you're going to see my culture or whatever. Mm-hmm. See what we do on the holidays and on birthdays and how we celebrate. You're going to see, different things. You're going to hear our music. You're going to hear us talk about different things or whatever. The same thing is going to go for me with your culture.
Right.
We're going to learn each other by being friends.
Right.
We don't need, like you said, these owner manuals. There's nothing to learn. Now, if you want to know the history of my culture, then you educate yourself.
Go to the library. There's some books in
there. And you educate yourself by buying books and going online and finding out how you can learn these things. Right. If in fact you truly want to know. Right. And then what you can do is talk to your statesmen and your politicians about stop taking people's culture out of world history. Okay? So then that way you can learn the truth about these United States and these different people that have come to the United States. Right. You know what I mean? You can learn the actual truth. But if you want to know anything past our friendship or whatever, go and research it. Yeah. Through the history, because the history is there. The true history is there. Not the washed down history that you guys are putting into the educational systems and the history that you guys don't want in the educational system, so that you guys come out looking like these devils.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't sit up and ask me to educate you on anything.
No, not at all. See, now I was watching my reality shows. I was watching the reunion for the Real Housewives of Dallas, and they have an Asian lady on there, and so they were talking, and they were like, I just wish, because they were being. She's new to the group of women, and usually the new person always gets, like, what do they call it? Like, it's kind of like a haze. Not a real haze, but they just be, kind of just trying to fill her out and stuff. Well, because of New World Order and, social injustice and everything, everybody got to be so fucking extra and be like, well, this and that. Oh, I can't say this, and I can't. Oh, well, if I say this, and if I say, all super extra. So when they come to the reunion, they like, well, I'm sorry, because they done seen themselves on TV look very dumb. So now I'm like, I'm just sorry. I wish that I would have, in that instance, took the time to get to know, you and your culture and what's happening and this. I just wish I took the time to do what? Just be a fucking decent person and stop doing whatever you're doing.
What are you trying to explain to me?
If you would have known what, you would have acted how? Like,
I'm still a human being.
Right. That should have nothing to do with my culture. What are you talking about? Shut up.
So you have no humility for other races. Humanity for other people. Where's the humanity?
Right.
Period. Regardless of the color of somebody's skin or what they believe in.
Right.
Or what language they speak or whatever.
Right.
It's all about humanity.
It is. That's it. Just be a fucking decent human. You don't have to know my culture and where my roots come from and all this stuff in order to be a decent person to me. It's just not. They have on the Real Housewives of Dallas, again, because it's New World Order, they have to add in a splash of color. So they added a black lady on there.
Diversity and inclusion, huh?
Mm-hmm. And
those are the important words these days.
Diversity and inclusion. So you have to add your little extra pop of color.
Get them in all the companies now.
Okay, yeah. And her name is Ebony. And she... how ironic. Her name is Ebony. I didn't even think about that. Her name is Ebony. Make sure you know she's black. Her name is Ebony. But again, she's in settings, and she even said it. She said, I'm not really used to being around. Like, she a real black woman. Like, I like her. She like, I'm not really used to being around like a whole bunch of white women. I'm just not. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not. So all of this extra, they was having like a Burning Man party because a lot of these reality shows was taped during COVID, so they couldn't do too much, like go away or whatever. So they're making little things. So they're out in the Hamptons at Ramona's house, and so one of the ladies wanted to do a Burning Man theme. She had it all set up in her backyard. Well, they got a little wild and crazy, and Ebony was like, "Oh, before they did that, they did like this meditation session." And, Ebony's grandmother is passing away, and they, stirred up some stuff and whatever. So she was feeling really heavy. She felt good after the meditation. She just wanted to be with that feeling. She didn't want to be all woo, loud and having a party. She wanted to just stay in that feeling that they just had with the little meditation lady. So she was like, you know what? I'm about to go upstairs and lay down because it's a lot happening out here with all y'all. It's too much. So she went upstairs and, went and chilled out and just said, whatever. And one of the ladies came up there just to see how she was doing. But she said it was a little much for her. I just had this session and, y'all do what you do. But, I'm not really used to this. I'm not used to this. So they want to know about her too. They want to know about, they want her owner's manual. They want to find out more about Ebony. So I'm just like, just stay in the show. I seen Ebony gonna get real Ebony in these episodes because I didn't see her telling some people off, and I know it's probably right. Whatever she's saying is they probably deserved it because she ain't having it. She ain't going for it. She ain't doing it. In the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they had added what's her name? It's the girl from Bouvier, Gabrielle Bouvier, the one from the Jamie Foxx show. Oh yeah, Fancy. She was on there. She was on there. So, and she did a good job. But again, it's just probably a weird feeling for them because it's like they're in a looking glass, and you guys are like, oh. What are you about? What's happening? And then the black lady like, why y'all looking at me like that? What? Can you back up? Stop. Leave me alone.
So what? You guys don't turn on TV. You guys don't see black people. You guys don't see black people in the stores where you shop.
Right.
You don't see black people. What walk have you been living under? Right. I mean, you guys need to stop being phony about it. And if you don't have a black friend, shame on you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't have a black friend where you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, girl, what's up? Or whatever, how you doing? Or whatever and stuff like that. I mean, you know what? We are not animals in the zoo.
Right. Yeah.
We look at you. Get to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna get to know us. You gonna get to know us when your daughter brings us home.
Okay, because she sure will.
But she gonna be dating that basketball player.
And then what?
You guys gonna accept it because the basketball player don't want to money.
Right. He got money, so it's okay.
He'll be accepted then.
Yeah.
He'll be acceptable because he won't be like the others.
Right.
Whatever
that is, huh? So that's the bullshit. And the beauty of all of that, the beauty is we are who we are, so fucking deal with it. That is it. That's all. And period. Deal with it. Deal with it.
Yeah. That's it in a nutshell.
Man.
I mean, period.
Period.
I mean,
we are who we are. If you figure yourself out.
The real history, you can go back and ask your ancestors.
Yeah, and see what lie they tell you, but okay.
Yeah, but I mean, because
they ate all the food we cooked.
Right.
You know what I mean? They wore all the clothes we sold.
They wanted us to take care of their babies.
Yeah, and then turn around and then ask your granddad. and then asked all those presidents that had all the slave women down there in the basement.
Okay. Making babies. Yep.
Okay, and then giving people their freedom, okay? Don't be sitting acting like you don't know.
Okay, you know.
You know.
Don't open up those cans of worms, ladies. Don't do it. Don't.
So you're going to be really upset.
Okay? Really, really upset.
You're going to be really upset because you guys out there right now trying to get the lips.
Mm-hmm. The
trying
butt.
to get the butt and everything else. So
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, please.
Y'all out there at the tanning salons.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all out there at these beaches. Come on. Stop.
Right.
Y'all know who we are.
Right. Oh man. Okay, y'all. We done had a good one. What'd you say? She got something else?
I said, you know they know who we are.
Oh yeah. You better act like it. You better act like you know. If you don't know, now you know.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you guys
they're trying to move and dance like us and everything.
Okay.
Well, you see them on TikTok.
They be stealing dances from them creators and act like that's their own. And we know, because the moves that you're doing, you ain't even doing them right. So we know that ain't your move. We know.
And what kind of music they doing the moves on?
Ours. You ain't doing it.
Yeah. It ain't. What's her name? It ain't J-Lo's music.
It ain't J-Lo. What's the other lady name to get on my Taylor Swift?
It ain't Taylor Swift music.
It's definitely a lot of Taylor Swift music.
You know, so don't act like like that. Was that they used to always say, "You don't see me." You don't see me.
Oh, you don't see me.
Oh my God.
That's
Girl,
so.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. I swear.
Oh my God.
Why did you even bring up this subject?
I know you gonna get it. I know you gonna get it.
I'm good. I swear.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all. That was really a great episode. Yeah. I like that. Thank you guys for listening to episode 95. It's 95. Tell your friends about this episode. This episode was so funny and good. Share it, okay? Share it with somebody. They can probably learn from this episode, okay? This is the owner's manual.
That you all been searching.
You've been wanting it? Now here it is. The owner's manual.
Exactly.
We done guided you somewhere, so now you know. Thank you guys for listening and supporting our podcast. We will be here next week. You guys have a great week and have a good night or day.
Keep those masks on.
Okay, forget what CDC talking about and our president. Okay. Keep the mask on.
Good night.
Good night.